Hello and welcome. I'm Darren. Today we are in Assassin's Creed Shadows. So, let's talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Although, I'm probably not really the right person to even talk about games. I'm not going to lie, it's not something that I do. I'm more of a hardware person than a game person. However, I've seen a lot of stuff. I've had a few comments in probably some of the videos that I put up. Nothing crazy. The controversy hasn't been too big. But there is obviously a lot of controversy. And I don't want to really get too much involved in it. I don't really want to get too much involved in the politics of gaming. What I want to do is make sure that my volume isn't too loud. That's what I want to do. Because if not, I'm talking to music. Oh, she. Music. Yeah, the rest of it will probably be alright. That's probably the better thing to do. Is that going to be better? That should be better. Better. Now I'm going to have to disconnect my controller. I'm going to have to reconnect my controller. The beauty of making content. So, now, the first thing that I have heard is people saying that this game looks like shit. This game does not look like shit. This game looks stunning. Now, there are times when it doesn't look great. It's a bit of a weird one. I mean, it probably is. It's down to the global illumination. You can get the sunlight in certain scenarios where you get this amazing sun glare, shadow detail, all the rest of it, and then at times it can look very flat when everything is illuminated and you have a lot more light bounce. Like, as you can see, we've walked out here and now everything suddenly looks that little bit more flat compared to where it was. Different time of day, different places, you get a very different picture, but even then it still doesn't look bad. And then obviously you have your fog effects. So at the moment in time we are at my hideout area. I don't think I've got anything to do here, but I might actually just store, because I picked up a lot of stuff. So I might actually just store some of my stuff before we head out. I thought I could store stuff in that box. That isn't the storage box. Where's the storage box? I thought I could store stuff in that box. Am I fucking missing something here? I thought that was the storage box. Okay. Ignore that. We're traveling somewhere else anyway. Oh, see, look, now we've got some snow. And everything looks beautiful again. We've got a slightly different lighting going on. This is a good looking game. So, look at those shadow details of those leaves. Very impressive. So, I don't agree with the first argument that this is a shit looking game. I don't agree with that at all. And we're going to run around for the next 27 minutes. And we're going to check the world out. It is now snowing season, so the world has changed a little bit. The wind detail, the flying particle detail, all of that looks very impressive. Different places in this world look incredible. I do like the lighting. Like I said, you do get these certain times of day where everything looks a little bit bland. When you've got impressive lighting, the world can look very three-dimensional. When you've got flat lighting, the world can look very two-dimensional. That's just the way it works. That's why I've always been a fan of ray tracing and stuff like that. I do believe it does give you this more three-dimensional looking world. We are running at 4K. We are running with everything cranked. We are running with the DLSS 4 transformer model at quality. It works pretty well in this game. What I will say so far from anything that I've noticed, which is a little bit of a bug, it is a drop-off in quality. It's one area where I notice a drop-off in quality is in the hair. So when you use any type of upscaling more aggressively, the water looks amazing with DLSS. It does a really good job of it. When you use more aggressive upscaling, it seems to really affect the hair. So, not that it really matters so much because I've got a hood on. But if I didn't, see, look how glossy that water looks. I do like glossy water in game. It does look good. That's the one area where FSR3 really was struggling. I haven't checked out FSR4 yet. I'm waiting for it to come to game, so we will obviously check that out when it does. I know people will tell me that I should put in the OptiScaler, whatever it is, but I'm not going to. So that's that. I've made my stance on that one. I've treated it exactly the same as what I have with DLSS in the past. I never used any of the files swapping things to swap DLSSs either. I always just used what was available in game. Now we can obviously do it via app, so that's not an issue. So I was going to fast travel where I'm going. I probably still am going to fast. Yeah, you just run down that little alleyway. But as far as it goes, I am going to disagree with the people that say that this game looks trash. This game, I think, is it's one of the best looking games. I'm a graphics snob. It's one of the best looking games. It's not the best, but it's definitely a very good looking game. There is some very good details in it. Some can be a little bit bland. We're going to go up here and have a look. Some can be a bit bland. Some of the textures aren't maybe that great in some. I mean, look at that for a scene. Look at that for a scene. Who can say? If you say that this game looks shit, you are talking out of your asshole. Let's be honest. You are talking out of your ass. This looks stunning. There is nothing to be. There is no argument. So, very good details, very good artwork. Like I said, in some areas it does look a bit bland, I will give you that, but as a whole, no, this is a good looking game. So, and this is where I think, this is where Ubisoft have made a rod for their own back, because this game is now, from what I'm concerned, it is getting a lot of criticism. A lot of wrong criticism. There is absolutely reasons to criticise, but I think it's getting some wrong criticism for the obvious and blatant political choices that Ubisoft made in this game, and that's something that they're going to have to deal with because they made those choices. They didn't have to. I'm not going to get into. It's pretty obvious what I'm getting at without me getting into it much more than that, but people can have their different opinions on it, and it's a very awkward conversation because you can easily be branded something you're not by having your opinion or voicing your opinion, so I'm not going to even get into it, but I think it's probably pretty obvious. Like, look at that. Come on. Who can say this game looks shit? Look at it. That is a very good looking scene. A very in fact, I'm going to take a picture of that scene. How do I do it? There it is. Here. Picture. Look at this. Over the shoulder. Let's get a little bit more height. No, let's go down a bit. Let's get a. What have we got? Depth of field. We've got. Oh, we got some vignette. Let's throw some vignette. Oh shit! Wasn't supposed to do that. Wasn't supposed to do that. In fact, I think we were better off down here, weren't we? Yeah, that's a bit more. That's a bit more. That's good. That's a good picture. Right, how do we put the... Oh, here we go. Vignette intensity. Okay. Oh, shit. Wrong button again. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Maybe put... No, we don't want the brightness up. Exposure. No, let's leave that. Temperature, saturation, and contrast. No, I think we can leave all that. I think it's got that kind of winter tone to it that I don't mind. We don't need depth of field. We don't need that. Filters. What are the filters? Oh, God. No, no, no. We don't need any of that. We're good. Take the shot. Click. There you go. That's my cover picture for what we're about to talk about. Let's get out of here. So... I mean, look. Look the other side. Stunning looking game. Like I said... Oh, shit. Where did these guys come from? God damn. What are they? Level 11. Oh. Nice move, buddy. I've not seen that before. He did some kind of jump back and then... Oh. Motherfuckers. Firing stuff at me like that. I came for a nice, relaxing walk in the forest just on my back door. And that's how I got treated. Now I'm all bloody. And everything's all messy. Is there anything to steal around here? What a mess. Anyway. So, like I said, I'm not going to get involved in the politics. It's pretty obvious. I can completely understand why the Japanese public are maybe a bit offended by this. I can completely understand. Oh my God. You can't just go for a nice little walk, can you? Quick! I need to dodge these guys. Can I just get on with trying to make the content that I'm trying to make without this outrageous... At least I got valuable, I guess. So, yes, I can understand why certainly the Japanese may be a little bit upset about certain things in this video game. They have every right to be. It's awkward. It is a video game at the end of the day. However, if I was of Japanese heritage and culture and I looked at how the games before this were showcased, then I can understand. I'd probably feel a little bit aggrieved. It is what it is. So I can understand both sides of the argument. And unfortunately, this is an argument where no one is right. See, look, sometimes the lighting can look a little bit flat. And then sometimes it can look three-dimensional. Incredible. That's kind of what it does, unfortunately. So yes, anyway, regardless. I can understand both sides of the argument, and I don't think that anyone's right or anyone's wrong. People have their opinions. It is the world that we live in nowadays. I just think people are probably mischaracterizing a game over a political decision, if that makes sense. So when someone says this game looks like trash, I don't think they actually believe that this game looks like trash. I think it's just their way of firing a shot at this game because of something that they don't agree with politically that was done in this game. Right, we're going to fast travel. Because if not, we're going to be walking forever. We're going to go down here. Because this is a nice little place to have a little walk. So, that's about as much as I want to say on that. There's no point me going any further. Let me know in the comments. Obviously, I've had a few comments on... I haven't done a lot of content on this. There's so much content out on this. I kind of thought, do I even bother? Because when you get a big game like this, you know, I mean, it's like the content is so crazy. You're a very, very, very small fish in a very big pond, and it kind of becomes a little bit pointless. So, other than that, I'm enjoying the game, and as far as it goes, that's what matters. So, I think it's a good game. There is some bugs to it a little bit. I don't find the parkour as good as what it has been. I find it a little bit janky. The combat's probably pretty good. The camera can be a nightmare. I don't know. Maybe it's because it is quite congested sometimes in your fighting spaces, so it's probably a little bit hard to criticize. You know what I mean? If you start a fight in a kind of narrow area like this with a lot of objects around, I guess it's going to be awkward. So it can be a bit frustrating. Again, it is what it is. What I am enjoying is, like, look at this. Come on. Look at this. Look at this lighting. Look at those reflections. The characters look pretty good for Ubisoft games. What's keeping me involved in this game is where we just went, like the hideout. So I do get more involved in games that have something a bit to grind for. So weapons, armor, all of that shenanigans, and then obviously they've added the hideout thing. I don't think that's been like that in previous. I'm going to take another photo because that looks good. I don't think it's been like that in... No, we want that lighting there. That lighting there looked good. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's looked like that in previous games. I do like a bit of vignette. Yeah, that looks good. I don't think it's been like that in previous games, the hideout. I'm not sure. I didn't really play much of Valhalla. I have Valhalla. I don't know. I don't even know how much I played of it. I don't know why. I love all of the Viking history. I've watched all of the Viking kind of programs. I really enjoyed all of that kind of Viking stuff. I don't know why, but Valhalla just didn't... I didn't really play it that much. I might have to try and invest some time in it. So Odyssey, I think, was probably, for me, one of the best looking games around at the time. It still is. You'll see it's something that I do videos of. Look at the sun going down. Oh, that looks so good. Ooh, I can see another photo mode coming on here, quick. Where are we going? We only want a tiny bit, just to give it that little... I've got... In fact, that looks quite cool. I've never used photo... See, and that goes to show. That there is everything that you need to know. Anyone that says that this isn't a good looking game, I have never used photo mode in a game. Ever. Ever. And I've just used it 3 times in this recording. If that doesn't say everything, then what does? So, see what I mean? The parkour. Oh, like, I didn't mean to do any of that. Like, pretty much any of that. And I ended up in a situation where I'm on a roof. So, the hideout, the gear grind, the gear upgrade, that's all good. Odyssey, I loved the whole Greek mythology thing. Odyssey was probably... it was obviously a different style of Assassin's Creed. It was very good. That is one of my kind of games that I have done a lot of content on for its visual. And to be fair, visually it's not as good as this, but it's a different art style. If you like the art style of Odyssey, I can completely understand that. But as far as the whole graphical fidelity, it doesn't have. When you walk up to even like the foliage in Odyssey, it's not as detailed as what it is in this game. So, where am I going? I'm going looking for nice stuff. So, yeah, that's that. Obviously, the earlier ones I played, I don't really remember them that well. I do remember playing some of the earlier games. But politics aside, there is a saying in the UK, and it goes something along the lines of cut off your nose to spite your face. I think that this is a place where that holds true. And if you don't understand what that means, look it up. That basically means that I'm not going to miss out on something to make a stance. So I'm not going to miss out on playing this game to make a political stance, like I wouldn't not buy a NVIDIA GPU to make a political stance over their pricing or over their practices. I'm not going to personally do those things. Now, if other people want to do those things, that is absolutely fine. It is a free world. Everybody's entitled to their own thoughts and opinions and actions. I'm not going to personally do it. I am going to try the game. I'm going to see if I like it. You can obviously refund after 2 hours. If it's not for you, there's a lot of cutscenes that you're going to have to get through to decide. But I'm not going to do that. And as far as it goes, I am enjoying this game so far. I don't know how many hours I've played. I've played... Where am I now? I'm level 11. In total hours-wise, I don't know. I could probably say maybe 10 hours. It might be a lot more. It might be a lot less. Oh, there's something blue over there. What's this dude? He's blue. Talk to... Oh, we need to talk to him. I was about to fucking jump on the fence and assassinate him. Can I go in here then? Ooh. No, I can't. How do I talk to this guy then? Is this the guy that I need to talk to? No, it's not, is it? It's not him. No. Who's the guy in... We need to kill this guy. Do we need to kill this guy? Hold on, there's nowhere to dock. There's nowhere to crouch. He's coming. He's coming to the door. No, he's not coming to the door. Right. This is going to be a nightmare. That's probably one area which is a bit of a nightmare on this game. When you have to take down someone, they really do outnumber you. Oh shit. So let's have a look. Oh, there's explosive stuff. Well, that's easy. Let's just blow the fucking place up. Hey guys, done. That is the easiest I've ever had to do. Love it. I feel like I just cheated. Has he got something to pick up? Yes, he has got something to pick up. Oh, an uncommon light armor. Okay. I don't know who that guy was. I wasn't tracking this mission. I will take it as a win. What's that saying there? Carry. No, I don't want to carry. I want to pick up valuable items. That kind of makes me think that the last guy that I assassinated, that was one of the people that I had to kill, that kind of makes me think that there was something I should have collected off him that I didn't, because I had to run. Because I wasn't really at a high enough level to kill him. And his countless amounts of bodyguards that were around him were absolutely obliterating me. And I just thought, oh, I'm just going to have to kill him and run. What's that shining over there? Go. What is that? It's white. It's a butterfly. What is this? Origami butterfly. I'll hold on to... Oh, it's a quest item. Okay. What's this? Oh, we can sit here and pray. Okay. Excellent. So, clapping. Are we done? Good job. This guy's having the time of his life. Reflections on the floor look good. So, that's about it, really. That's my thoughts on this game. I'm enjoying it. And that's that. And no one can tell me that I'm wrong in enjoying it. Well, you can tell me. It's going to fall on deaf ears. Look at the devil cat with no tail and green eyes. Ooh, I'm staying away from that. It's rabid. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. If obviously people don't want to play it, I can completely understand that for their own political reasons, or maybe you just don't like it. I don't know. I've no doubt there are people that don't like or enjoy the Assassin's Creed games, which I can completely understand. I tend to drift off them. So I am enjoying it right now. I have no doubt I could get another 10 hours in and I could suddenly just have a massive drop off and get bored. Or I might find myself engrossed in it for another 50 hours. I don't know how that's going to play out. But I'm enjoying myself at this moment in time. I kind of already feel like I've got my money's worth. And maybe for content reasons. Is that a bad guy? No. What was shining white over it? You look dodgy as hell. Something was shining white over it, wasn't it? Where was it? Where was it? What was shining? Oh, there's another butterfly, look. Quest item. I don't think I have this quest, but I've already got 2 items for it, so that's good. Let's have a look up here and see if there's any more around. That was an enemy. No, that's it. That would do for now. I'm going to end the recording for now because we're nearly 30 minutes in. So, that's my thoughts. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling about it. Are you playing it? Are you enjoying it? If you're not playing it, then I can completely understand that you are entitled to your say in it. But if you're not playing it, you should probably play it before you maybe make certain statements. Let's go that far. You're entitled to your opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone's entitled to their thoughts. Everyone's entitled to voicing their opinion. But I probably would say for some people, you probably should play it. And for the people that say this game looks like shit, I'm sorry, but look, come on. That's just false. That is false. There are times when it can look a little bit bland, but then for probably at least 90% of the time, it looks absolutely stunning. So anyway, let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one.